Hey, hello there, and welcome to Shadowrun Returns, episode 13. Always going to go well since I forgot the number. Anyway, the mission today is to talk to Mr. Delilah, the fixer, about hiring some runners, and then head back to that warehouse where the plane crashed and try and talk to the dead person. Sounds like a decent combination of things to do, so let's get on with it. Mr. Delilah, I believe, is... You're new. Hello, John. Are you going to be one of my people I can speak to? Cherubon flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Jack! There's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Believe type. Wouldn't order anything. Won't touch anything. Thinks she's afraid of disease or something. Thanks, Sherry. No charge, Shimmer. Why is the bar empty? Actually, there's only like two people here, isn't there? One of them's got this big ass guns and swords and stuff, so he's good to worry about. We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen, slummers, Torresville, and hoping to talk to Madame Sinful. And some die-hard regulars, of course. Madame Sinful? Yeah, I bet I can get that one. That's what the downtown folk call Miss Cubiter. She's a Torresville thing. They like her to have a naughty name like that. Alright. Who's around at the moment then? I just got in, but I think Coyote's cleaning the bar back with her. Mr. Delilah is hanging out in the usual place, and the vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Barrett's here. Don't think you've met him yet. And Barrett is... That guy there, because it says John Barrett when I put my cursor over him. John Barrett. Big presence at the end of the bar. He's in the biz. Connected. You might want to meet him. Alright then, I'll have a look around. Alright. It said is he... Who's that? Van Grass, the guy who does merchandise sales. Hello, John. Nice glasses, got like a barcode reader in there. Full of life, with a quick smile, and the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey, lady, what's shaking? Well, there's a little of that. I hear that, homie. I might have something for you, if you got the new yen. Time is money. Let me know. I don't time or money, chummers. Maybe not. No, we're a runner. Quite frankly, we're gonna be taking the money either way. So, time's money. Let me know. You ever heard of a Nephilim Network? Of course you have. And an all-you-know lady like you has to have heard of the Premier Merc team out there. If you say so. If you say so. We're a tight unit. We cost a bit more than the common rabble, but we're worth it. Okay. I'll remember that. I will remember that. Alright, so Mr. Delilah, which is... It's going to be downstairs, most likely, because I don't see him upstairs at the moment. Unless he's back here. It could be over there. Yeah, that's the mission marker, so it's good. But we have Jessica Watts to talk to. Somebody who came in who clearly doesn't belong in this building. Because she didn't want to touch anything and was a bit of an ass, by it sounds of it, on the way in. So there we go. Jessica! At a glance, you can tell she's Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world. The opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. Okay, please tell me she's not from the police, because that's been kind of awkward. Miss Watts? Jessica Watts. She eyes you up and down wearily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it's clear that she was well outside her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? Jack looking brother was murdered, name's Jack, I used to work with your brother, and friends call me Jack. I counted Sam among them. My friends call me Jack, and I counted Sam among them. I think we'll go with the not murdering side of things, just to sort of get going. That's funny. I didn't think Sam had any friends. Maybe from a business partner. Friendship's a little bit different in the Shadows, let's say that. Well, I suppose it'd have to be, wouldn't it? So, you're the one I was told about on the phone. A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead and that I should come to this place and speak with someone about an investigation. Okay, so you didn't even know you were dead. That's interesting. I thought the police would have been contacting you pretty quickly, given us next of kin. Alright, let's see. Very sorry for your loss. Sam didn't die, not because he was murdered. Let's go with that's right. I'm hoping to get to the bottom of it. I don't know what use I'll be, Well, you'd be surprised what information can come from his history and background and personality type, although we did apparently know him as a friend. But there we go. Alright, but... Then she turns her brow, regarding more critically. You're not with the police, are you? No, I'm not, and that's the problem. Is that a problem? Figured that all out with yourself? That's just an insult that I have to bite my tongue not to say. You get that a lot lately, but no. No, is that a problem? I frowned before I pronounced. No, it's just that I don't want anyone else getting hurt on the account of my brother. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? Lone Star? Professional? Not the ones I've seen. Yeah, okay, I'm going with that one. But you must have better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. Low-life brother. Okay, I'll accept that given what I've heard about him, but, you know, friends are friends, and that's what happens. First, Sam's my friend, and second, I'm being paid for my trouble. No, I'm not letting you know about the payment, because that'll just piss some people off. With this kind of payday, a few things we'd rather be doing. No, again, money. We low-life stick together, besides I'm not doing it for free. So, either way, I have to tell about the money. So, I'm going to go with first time with my friend. She seems generally surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone who really knew Sam would put in the money. Who is it? At this point, I'm just going to straight out right and say it was Sam. Because there's no reason not to sell her. I don't understand. It's called a dead man switch. It's triggered when he died. Boom. That's simple enough, I believe. Anyone should understand what dead man switch is. And quite literally, this is a dead man switch. Am I to believe that my drunken son of a brother hired you from the person who killed him after his death? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in a sigh, she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back and he's dead, and I still have to deal with him? Just composes herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Jack. You seem a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. My mother killed herself last year, and Sam, well, Sam was Sam. You know, I've worked hard to put my family issues beside me. I don't want to see this drag on. Okay, that's fair enough, then you can just leave and we'll do the investigation without you. Not a problem. I'm closing in, I can feel it. You're not asking me to quit, are you? I would love nothing more than to give you closure, and quickly. I appreciate that, but I think I prefer just let it be. No one else needs to get hurt, apart from the fact there's a mass murderer outside, yes. On the streets, honor still means something. That one I'm probably leaning towards right now. Sam's paying for hundreds of thousands. Can you beat it? I'm not doing it for just the money. This is a murder investigation. For now, unless the money comes up. Your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. He had my back or honor back. Loyalty beats honor every time. Are we talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, Jack. Worthless. He used people. She sighs. He's done. Never mind. I can see you are not going to let this go, and I respect that you are honouring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope I can understand how emotional this is for me. That's why I avoided the money option earlier. Oh, crap, a lot of talking. A lot of talking today. Jacob's demeanour instantly changes from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things the way the police can't, and maybe I can help. What do you need from me? Okay, I heard the word boardroom. What corporation stuff do you have? Because I some tasty tech would be really nice right now. No? Ah, okay. When last time you saw him? Yeah, I could start with when last time you saw him. It's been ages. I can't even remember. The bartender comes back his argument with his sister. Exactly, right there. Right there. There was nothing on Sam's body, and like in that one. There was the bartender remembers him talking about an argument with his sister. I don't know what to say. Maybe he dwelled in the past when he was on the cups. We certainly argued enough when we were younger. Okay. I'm not going to even ask her that one just yet because it'll probably piss her off and she'll leave. Did you have any enemies? That's where she's talking. Is there thousands? Were you and your brother close? She left to get away from him. Tell me about your mother and her death. We'll come back to that one in a second. Where were you living before you moved back here? That could be an interesting one. And I've taken enough time. Thank you. No. Where were you before you came here? Calfrey. So what brought you back from Calfrey? And also, where the hell's Calfrey? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California. Ah, okay, so California. Fair enough. To see if I could find myself. And did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life, a vision of what the world could become, and I became back to help it make it happen. That sounds interesting. I want to know more about that. But tell me about the death. Somebody, less than a year ago, between two murders. That's kind of. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think an exaggeration to say she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. But she turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming, refusing to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I moved out. After I left, we drifted farther and farther apart. I wasn't here when she died. In fact, I don't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. Ooh. So that's not going to be good. Where were you on the murder then? I will overlook the implied accusations. See, that is why I didn't want to ask it straight outright. That is why you should never ask that question immediately, because once it puts people in defensive mode. The accusation, and tell you that I was a fundraising event all evening. A very crowded fundraiser. With several enemies. Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know any others who would let him know better than me these days. And were you close, other than the fact that you ran away from each other when you were a couple of years ago? I think I've made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? Yeah, but there were no other options. Right, you don't sound sad he's gone. Sounds like you hated him. Don't seem to care whether he faces killer justice. That one is, even if you don't like somebody, you kind of want the killer to feel justice, so boom, that one. Of course I want justice. I just can't imagine, I can't let him drag me down again. Show a picture of them as a child, really get his emotional knife in there and twist it a little bit, you know. Jessica takes the photo for you guardedly, as if it might sting her. But the guard drops a moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe you kept this. It was in a few possessions, maybe not such a much guy, you look like a kid. Boom! One of the few possessions he kept around him. She studies the photo for several moments. What happened between you two then? Things were different back then. We were different. We were a family. Then, after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't get back to normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after, everything got mixed up. You can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays across her eyes, and it seems that she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself for the rest, to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house. He truly did, but he couldn't handle it, and pretty soon he had spent every dime on her father's life insurance. Every dime. After that was gone, well, with Mum working 2 or 3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand by and watch him abuse her trust. So finally, I just had to leave. She holds a photo forward. One part of her ready to relinquish, the other not so much. May I keep this? Quite frankly, it's not evidence, it's something Sam. I'm going to actually let her have it. It might help sort of befriend when we want to do something in the future. So, I mean, plus we've already studied the picture anyway, so sure, I've got what I need from it. Please do. Please do. Thank you. Alright, and thank you for wasting my entire time. Actually, you haven't, because we know some little bits of information now. Just as well, I need to get back to the office. I also want to be able to contact you, so, you know, if you could give me some information about where your office is, and we can drop around later on. But before I go, I should know that I'm reiterating my mother's body tomorrow. Or reinterring my mother's body tomorrow. And I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral is tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Sam was a friend and we're looking for a murder. 2 things. 1, it's a friend, so don't miss it. And 2, if it was a murder that was just part of a killing spree, that'll be done. But if it was a murder for any other reason, the killer may actually turn up. So I won't miss it. Goodbye, Jack. I hope to find what you're looking for. And stay safe. Thank you. And we can go. Bum, bum. We're getting to camera as well. Excellent. We got some camera. And Mr. Delilah. Mr. Delilah. How are we doing today? If you're talking to me, then there's business to transact. Am I right? Of course you're right. It's your job to be right. That's correct. You're a smart lady. What can I do for you, smart lady? I need to put a crew together. You got the scratch, or you plan to pay me out of your earnings? Depends how much it's going to cost, to tell you the truth. I can pay runners up front. I pay a percentage of what I earn. How much is it going to cost me? Well, for your speed, hired help, about 1,200 new again per head. And if you start talking to me in the other tougher jobs, well, the more experience the runner, the higher the rates. I have like 5,000 new yen I can pay up front. Excellent. We agree on terms. I got some runners on call if you got any special requests. I got some stuff to take care of first. No. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's see them. Alright, we have runners. Why can't I... Oh, because he's already on my team. That's why I can't just pick him. I said, why can't I pick this person? They're already on my team. Oh. Okay, so good news. We get somebody with some spells to play with, and a pistol, and a knife. Excellent. Assuming that's her. No, it's not her. We get someone to play with who's got some spells, and a pistol, which is excellent. No knife. Alright, so... starting off what we need. It's going to be potentially it's going to be combat, and I think there's definitely going to be combat. We already have the shaman, which we're going to need. We are the decker, so we don't need another decker. So we're going to pick something useful. I don't need another decker because I am a decker. We have an adept. To know one's body, to know one's strengths. Okay, so you're a punchy person, and you're a punchy. So I'm assuming adept just means adept at fighting. Oh, there we go. And cyberware. Okay, so we have some skills to look at here. So you are close combat and throwing pretty decent there. Unarmed attack. And unarmed attack. You're ranged. You don't have any ranged. And you don't have any ranged. I want ranged. I want people to shoot from a distance and from cover. Let's put it that way. As much as I like adept people for sort of getting up close and doing some major damage, I actually much prefer it if they can actually do that damage from the distance, where they can have cover themselves. Again, we don't need a decker because we're basically going to be our own decker at that point. We don't need a decker because we're our own decker at that point. Mages, we have a shaman, so a mage can make them up potentially. I want at least 2 people. So right, riggers, they're samurai. Ooh, samurai. What do you have? Close combat of 3s, range of again. I want the ranged as well, pistols and stuff like that. But maybe samurai. It's a throwing 2, a melee 2, which just could be useful. However, shotgun. Ooh, a troll samurai with a shotgun. That could be good. Okay, I'm also looking at other stuff up here as well, like the armor and the action points and the hit points, because they're important as well. Don't forget that. Shamans at the bottom. They're kind of weak on those fronts. So what about riggers? I skipped over riggers purposely because I want to make sure he's out. No one can actually just like shoot really good. I've got pistols. I was expecting like some rifles or something, but they all seem to be more. Yeah, they all seem to be more this. Oh, actually, I haven't got 4 slots. I just realised down there. All right, so let's go this again. I have a 1 on dodge. I have a 2 on dodge. I have. Okay, we got people here who basically can't take a beating. Close combat, range. Okay, we have an SMG for the decker. Okay, an SMG for the decker. And then we've got a pistol on the mage. And then my riggers don't have anything other than just range combat, which is okay. I might just have to start looking at the stats at some point. Actually, just okay. We have a samurai with shotgun and rifle. I'm taking you, assuming you actually have a shotgun and rifle. You do. Okay, 1 down. Next up, what's that? Is that a grenade launcher? That looks like a grenade launcher. It's an Uzi. You have an SMG roll. Okay. I'm liking that. I'm just going to double check everything beforehand, but 40 and 1, and 50 and 1, and 40 and 2, and 40. Hey, I have armor. I'm wearing armor. I'm wearing a hat. Does that not count as armor? Armor 2. I'm wearing a hat. I mean, I have to take these out separately. You're not wearing anything. You're wearing an ally punk. Okay, that's good to know. And you're carrying this slash runner with no armor. Okay, you're carrying a force to elemental, earth, and fire. along with an Uzi. You're carrying 2 Uzis, a medkit, and some grenades, which is going to be very, very useful for us. You're carrying some elemental stuff and a medkit, good, and some mana bolts and hats and a pistol. And then we're carrying that. Okay. Actually, I'm not too bad with that little layout. Anybody else got just anything out of interest? Okay. So none of you have any cyberware, just me with the cyberware. Okay, that's a fixed. And obviously we've got the special network here with people. You know, for our first one, I don't think we're going to need the better team, so we'll just go with this team. I kind of like that team. Confirm. Hire the runners and meet Shannon at the NTSP warehouse. Confirm. Confirming. 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 You return to the dock to meet Shannon Halfsky. Although the Ripper's last victim was her brother, but Shannon appears cool and professional. A consummate runner by birth. If not by trade, she'll get the job done, and hopefully one of the half-spirits in the place will point you towards the Ripper. Dealing with the spirits can be a tricky business, but when they deliver, it's pure platinum. One doesn't have to be a Meridian shaman to summon and control spirits. Anyone with magic talent can do it, but Shannon seems to have a particular connection to the spirit world. As you approach the gate, you know that something's not right. The dock's already strange and uncomfortable at night. Trigger the need for caution. Then you see it. The guards are missing. The gate's been smashed in. Dum dum dum. Okay, so we're ready to go. We have our stuff here. These are all stuff in my stash. I am currently wearing that, apparently. All this is my stash, but I need to make sure we're going to take with us. So, I am going to make sure I have everything we need. Combat stims, increase quickness and AP by 1. That could be useful. This will increase my body plus strength and willpower. I'm going to take the jazz, potentially. I'm not saying I'll take it, but I'm going to say potentially. And I'm going to take the extra med kit, just because it's used to have around. Unless there's something else going to spot. I would like the extra grenade, definitely. There we go. Right, so we have the extra grenade. So we have 2 grenades and a smoke grenade and something to bump up my action points by 1 for 5 rounds, which is kind of what's there, and my dodge, which is quickness. 2 med kits as an emergency. Then we have, of course, all of our normal weapons and stuff there. Perfect. Okay. I haven't got anything else in that slot, unfortunately. I'm going to keep my hat because my hat put level 2 armor. Shannon! Oh, I can actually do it this way. Nice. I'm not sure if I could do it this way. It's all the way on. In that case, what are you? You're a medkit level 2. I'm not going to give you my medkits because your medkits are a bit more valuable for me. I'm not going to give you any of this stuff. Charisma and intelligence. No, I'm not going to give you any of that. I don't really have anything to give you guys, and I don't want to give you anything anyway. I mean, I can't remove stuff. Okay, I think we're pretty much good to go. We just don't have anything to spare anyway, so good to go. I'm going to fill my entire inventory bar up. It's just always best to do it anyway. Go! Game auto-saved. Game auto-saved. Game auto-saved. You have Karma available to review your character's abilities and skills. Open the Karma screen. Go for it! Okay, we have 5 Karma points. Now, we're saving these for different things. And I'm going to actually end the episode right now. Right before this game starts. So, unless, of course, it won't let me do it afterwards. But, it won't let me do it afterwards. So, I'm not going to use them just now, but I have a choice. I can put the extra Karma into Intelligence. So that will let me have a better decking this time around. Or, I could put it into Strength, chance to hit. Or into Body for more health. Let me know what you think. Where should we put these 5 Karma points? Into Body, Intelligence. So basically, Body for strength for hit points, Intelligence for better decking later on, or in sort of Strength to make sure we hit. Well, not Strength, but into ranged combat so we can hit better with our gun. Let me know what you think we should do on that one. But for now, I'm just going to hit exit, and we'll do that in the next round. But just a bit of talking first, though. About time you showed up. Looks like we weren't the only ones who wanted to take advantage of the situation. A bunch of mercs that have looked in the area. I don't think they're here for us, though my guess there's something worth a bit of coin left in that warehouse. Well, it shouldn't be much of a problem. Damn, I was hoping it would be a milk run. Any chance we can sneak past? Ah, shouldn't be a problem. Well, it was for Lone Star. They're all dead. Hopefully you're a better shot than they are. Also, we know we're here, so... Anyway, keep channeling alive, obviously, and ourselves, obviously. Anyway, combat will commence in the next episode. Until then, comments in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.